episode X-Men 97. We're going to wrap this up here soon, but we're going to talk about it. House of Dragon did wrap up. We're going to talk about it. And how about the Hasbro Pulse, Grogu, and more? The Apple Lease program, the first episode of 9th Jedi, and we'll talk about some other stuff. But let's get it.
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi. We have the power! With Moose and Game God. Podcast for Sci-Fi starts now!
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Episode number 523. Game God, Moose here. We got your night covered, or your day, or wherever you listen to this podcast. But whatever it is, we appreciate it. Game God, I know you have some show and tell you wanted to start with tonight before we get into these episodes. Can you show me a little bit?
Yes. So I'm going to start. I'm going to go small and go big here. So I finally picked up the last episode, the last comic of the Transformers, the movie.
And by the way, that cover looks really good to me. I like that cover.
So you got the Unicron in the background.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. I haven't even cracked it open yet, but I got that. Then, so remember I told you I had another item from my trip that I didn't show you?
Yeah.
The Jedi holocron.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Sith one, I should say.
Yeah.
And that's with a green kyber crystal inside.
Yeah, the other one is blue. I have the other one over here somewhere. It's a square. I can't hear it. Your mic is too good.
It's Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's amazing. He says some great lines in it.
Your dynamic mic cuts out the stuff so in the background, so you can't hear it.
You can't hear it. Yeah. All right. And then the last show and tell I have.
I had more. Okay.
Last one.
Okay.
I had a bunch of Lego sets. I finally got around to building the Razor's Crest.
The Razor's Crest, yeah.
So this was the one from the Mandalorian movie.
Yeah.
Right. So
hey, so what I hear about this Star Wars coming back out with like another Mandalorian, like a season. Did you hear this?
Oh man, I listen. I've heard it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just talk. Like I haven't seen anything confirmed. We had one or two sources that told us about it, but nothing concrete. They couldn't confirm it. But I don't know how I feel about it, man. I don't know if I would want another season at this point. I think we just leave it alone at this point.
You leave it alone. Don't mess with it. Just leave it alone.
I think the movie fiddled too much with it. And then so now to go back, because if you go back and do another season of the show, what does the movie become?
It becomes what it was. It's a show.
So you know what? You do season 5. Like, what happened to season 4? That was the movie.
No, that was a movie. Yeah. We just
So I don't know, and I don't know if I would want to see it. To be quite honest with you, I don't think.
But you see what I mean when I say that sometimes going from TV to movie, it doesn't translate sometimes because you get so much out of a series. Like you get an hour or 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever it is. You're getting more in that series than you are in one movie. And I know the special effects might be cooler in a movie, but quite frankly, I was happy with what they had in the series.
Yeah,
so,
and I think that there's a thing where you are big enough for a series, right? The show is big enough for the series, but too small for a movie. If that makes sense.
I agree.
Like I think you had enough story that kept you coming back episode after episode, week after week.
Right.
But you didn't have enough story to say, this is a 2-hour movie, 2.5-hour movie. Like,
right.
It just wasn't enough.
Yeah. What other series could you think are good enough for a series, not big enough for a movie? What would you say?
Oh man, putting me on the spot here.
Yeah.
I would say, you know what? I think good for a series. Game of Thrones, not good enough for a movie.
I think I disagree with you.
Really?
I think it'd make a better movie than it would a series.
No.
Not Game of Thrones, but House of Dragon.
Okay. So mine was Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is an excellent series.
Yeah, it's a good series. Yeah.
What about Lord of the Rings movie
last
to a Lord of the Rings show?
I
know
they
got Rings of Power, but that's before Lord of the Rings, so I get that, right? But
Lord of the Rings show?
Yeah.
Oh, but not Rings of Power.
Not Rings of Power. Rings of Power is before, so it's like making its own stuff
No, no,
up.
no. I know. I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to say. I don't- yeah. I
Can you
mean,
make a movie into a show?
yeah, you can. You can. But it can't be the same. It had to be different. So, like like Avengers, like what they did with Agents of Shield. So that ran for a few series. I mean, for a few seasons.
Oh, listen, don't make us go back into the
Go
to the
back.
crates.
Go back.
So
Well, I'm just
when
saying they took some of the characters, they put them into a series, and it did okay for what
it,
it's worth.
so with Agents of Shield, right? I remember that was like 20 episode 20 of the podcast or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where,
It was
where we
early
talked
on.
about it. We trashed that show when it first came out.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, it was like I remember there was a dude on there that turned on fire, and we're like, "What are we doing? Like this
Well,
is."
so I think one of the problems you have is, and this isn't on the docket. I don't know how we
I
got
know.
on this subject, but it's one of those things where you say, is it? You look back and you go, actually, it wasn't that bad.
Well, that was a show that got better as it went
Yeah, over
on.
time, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's because they invested more money in it. But but when you talk about a show that becomes a movie, I think another one that you can't do is when you think about shows that we like. We did Game of Thrones. We did. I'm watching the X-Men cartoon '97. Can you make that like the Transformers an animated movie like in '86? Can you make?
Yeah, I think you
X-Men?
could. I
You
think
think
could.
so?
Yeah, I think you could. It's got to be more than an hour, though.
Hour and 36 minutes. That's what the Transformers.
I know.
But can
But I think
you make a 2 hour movie out of it?
No, I think 2 is too long. I think 145. 145.
Wow, 15 minutes make a difference. I got
Yeah,
you.
I think so. Don't you? That's like a whole. That's like a whole in a movie. That could be a whole. That could be 2 episodes in a series.
You're right. You're
I'm
right.
just
But no, I think you're absolutely right. There's some shows that just can't be movies, and Mandalorian is one of Mandalorian.
Yeah, that one too.
Mandalorian is one of them that can't be. Book of Boba Fett. That's another one that can't be.
You got to keep that a series. You cannot
Yep,
do that
you
in a
can't
movie.
do that as well. So yeah,
But you could have a Kenobi. You could do a Kenobi movie.
I don't know. I don't
no,
know, man.
no, 100%.
They did such a great job with Obi-Wan show with the show. Like I don't even want another season, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I don't know if you're not gonna get that. I think if
think-
they don't touch it, I think it's fine. But if they do,
it ended correctly.
it ended good. It ended well. Yeah.
Yeah, because what else does Obi-Wan have to do at this point?
Oh, that's wrong.
I'm just saying. What else what purpose does he have? He has none.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know? He was walking off with Qui-Gon Jinn.
But that's
Maybe
it.
they're going to
Hey,
find Ahsoka.
spoiler alert. Qui-Gon Jinn doesn't make it.
Hey, he was a ghost.
Yeah. Well, okay. It just depends. I just don't think they can do much with it. But
All right.
you know,
Oh, who knows?
you think so? Maybe.
No,
I know-
I'm just.
I know you're the executive producers for a lot of shows. You just got to look for it.
Hey, just gotta, you gotta figure it out. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about some stuff. Hey, let's talk about. You watched the Ninth Jedi. It came out the day after we talked about it, I think.
Correct.
You watched the first episode. What'd you think? It was anime style Star Wars, Ninth Jedi, silver lightsaber, show. What was your thoughts?
So first thing that stands out is the artwork. And the trailer shows better artwork than the first episode. I gotta
Oh,
tell
don't
you.
say that.
The first episode feels like I'm watching an anime from the 90s.
Okay,
Like it's
that's
like
not so bad though.
no, it's not. But if you watch anime, think of Go 13. That's an old school anime.
Yeah, got me. You got me on that one.
I know
Never
you
seen
know
it.
Akira, old school.
Akira, yeah,
Right,
okay,
so that old single, like really thin line outline characters.
yeah,
Not a lot of detail, not a lot of color. So you you can tell it wasn't a lot of frames of animation. Like it's not that it's slow and choppy, right? But it's just not like you watch Maul, right? When you watch Shadow Maul,
Yeah.
right? And you
Yeah.
say, wow, that looks amazing. And this one's just like, okay, it looks okay, right? So you're definitely not. It's not catching you off the beginning by what it looks like. But as the episode went on, you do start to just get some curiosity about the characters because the characters are different, right? You know that there's a group that's trying to reinvent or reinvigorate the Jedi Order, right? And so and they're being chased right off the bat by the dude who looks like a ripoff of Darth Vader. But he sounds like Kylo Ren.
Okay.
He sounds
That
like
makes sense.
that
Okay.
modulator sounds
Right.
like it sounds like that. So but it's one of his henchmen, by the way, who is also a Sith, like half mechanical, and he stops the ship from going into a black hole with his spot. He says they try to bring him in there. He goes, hold my drink. And stops the ship from floating into the black hole. It's crazy. But so by the end of the episode, I will tell you, first episode, I'm like, oh man, I want to see the next episode.
Uh-huh.
So they got me. But it wasn't because of the artwork.
Okay.
No silver lightsaber either, by the way.
Yeah, of course not. They're gonna.
Can I tell you the little cliffhanger off episode 1?
Yeah. Tell me.
So the dude who looks like Darth Vader, right? Who's obviously a Sith, right? His lightsaber is blue.
Okay.
Like, so he doesn't like, somebody tries to attack him and he's like, no, you don't want to do this, like in his voice and stuff like that. The guy goes to attack him and all of a sudden blue stabs him right in the chest. I'm like, and that, so for me, I'm like, oh, it's blue.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everybody knows what blue is, right? Everybody knows what a blue lightsaber is.
Right.
And if you don't, you shouldn't even be listening to this podcast if you don't know that. But it's blue. And I remember I'm sitting next to somebody who doesn't know a lot about Star Wars, and they tell me, when I say, oh, it's blue, they looked at me like, what? And I was like, what? Get out of the room. Get out of the room. It's like,
you can't be here.
you can't be here. But yeah, so Moose, I say all that to say the episodes are 30 minutes or less, like 25 to 30 minutes. Easy watch. But definitely it's the story. It's Star Wars. It doesn't feel cheesy. The artwork is a little old, but I think that they do that on purpose because they want you to know the story more before getting into the artwork.
Well, speaking of Star Wars here, just for a moment, I saw something to come across an email that talked about one of our Star Wars actors, and this email said that Adam Driver is cast as Sebastian Shaw in the upcoming X-Men reboot. Now, I got to tell you, if this is true, that's a good cast. That's a good one. But I don't know if it's true.
So you think it's a good idea to have Adam Driver, Sebastian Shaw? I don't know, man. I don't think I feel.
He's got the height. He's got the presence that Sebastian Shaw would have. But
I agree. But Sebastian Shaw also has the chops. Like, he's got the.
Yeah, but Adam Driver can do it, man. I've seen him in different stuff.
Like, I so you're telling me. So when I think of Sebastian Shaw, right, I think of a chiseled, like noble type, guy who is like buttoned up, like and almost, and I know he doesn't, or maybe he does. I almost would see him with a little bit of a British accent. Right,
okay,
talking.
but Driver could do that. That's
Driver
can
do the accent, but he just doesn't. I don't think Sebastian Shaw is big. Like, he's got a pretty.
Well, so did Driver. You saw him in Star Wars?
Hey, listen, he wasn't that big.
I beg to differ. I mean, I'm saying big. He's broad.
Yeah, he's broad. He's broad. That is true. You think he can pull off the menacing, intelligent look of a Sebastian Shaw?
I think so. I think he could do just fine. I'm trying to see. Let me just see if I was trying to see if I could pull up.
What about a Hayden Christensen?
No, see, I don't think that you said he doesn't. He's not big enough to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's bigger than Adam Driver.
No. Not bigger than Adam Driver. I'm just looking at this one here. Look, he could do it. I'm going to pull up a picture for anybody following us on the video here for the podcast. And this news it's all over, but I think it's more rumor than news. So here I'm gonna share this a quick little tidbit on the video feed here for our podcast.
You know what? I think I'm seeing something here, and I'm like, this picture does look kind of good. Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. You're seeing the same as I'm like, Like grow out a little goatee going on there. You know, like
Yeah,
yeah, I think you can. I think with them, and then with the magic of movies, you can
of course,
you can.
of
I
course.
mean, when you think about who was the last Sebastian Shaw, it was Kevin Bacon.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah,
it
in
was,
X Men
wasn't it?
in X Men First
That's right.
Class.
Yeah. See, I think that's a terrible pick.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon was. I mean, he must have been hot at the time because there's no way he looks like Sebastian Shaw. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't look anything
if you're
like.
telling me Kevin Bacon, you're telling me Mr. Footloose
Yeah,
versus Mr. Kylo Ren.
yeah. No, not a
Um,
chance.
yeah,
Not a chance.
there's definitely not a chance, right? Definitely not a chance at all.
Yeah,
I mean, you might as well took Kevin Bacon was Luke Skywalker. You know, like it's
yeah.
like
Like it wouldn't. You're like, no,
now.
something's
What do
not
you
right.
think about a Kevin Bacon being Mr. Sinister?
I don't know. Did they release a new trailer for Lanterns with him talking to Sinister? Have you seen this?
Oh no, I have not. That's
Okay.
hot off the press.
Yeah, I got something sent to me, and I'm not sure if it. Again, I wasn't able to do any fact checking on it, but there
All right.
was
We don't fact check here.
no, no, no. I don't know. No, just go with it. Just whatever it is. Just
Whatever it
that's
is,
what it
just
is. It's
that's what
fine.
everybody does these days. So let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let me just see here. Not that we can watch it, but I just want to see if it's true.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. But they
I
sent
mean,
me one with like Green Lantern talking to Sinestro. Sorry, Sinister. I have X Men on my
oh,
mind. We're about to talk about Sinestro.
there was a lanterns. There was in one of the trailers. Somebody was talking to
Yeah,
Sinestro.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I just couldn't see who it was.
I don't know
They,
if
they
it was
should,
Hal Jordan or not. Like I couldn't remember which Lantern it was.
yeah.
But I
So
think it looked good.
well,
But
I mean,
I didn't fact check it.
well, I think that now that you show me that, and I'm looking, I mean, I hate to say it, I think he can pull. Adam Driver can't pull up Sebastian Shaw. I think he can. I first because I'm thinking clean cut, young teenage looking Adam Driver, like real young, 20 years old Adam Driver,
Right.
but older, rugged
Older,
looking.
rugged
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Driver
I'm
can
like,
do it,
okay.
right?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, okay, and he does have acting chops. I know he can do
Yeah,
it.
he does.
Like
Yeah.
he does have. I mean, let's not talk about that sci-fi movie, 40 Years or whatever it was called, where he went to the
We don't
future.
talk about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that came and gone.
We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even remember what it was called.
Yeah, where he was in the future, came back to the dinosaurs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, but I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah,
So
it's not worth it.
we're
Don't
not
worry
talking
about
about it.
it. Yeah,
I don't think it made a lot at the box office.
made more than Supergirl. But anyway, that's another
Sure,
story.
sure it did. All right, let's.
Oh
Hey,
man.
how about this? Apple doing some stuff. Now we're probably just we're probably just 3 weeks away, maybe not even 4, maybe 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks away from an Apple event. We're just gonna have new stuff. Gonna have
Hmm.
probably a new phone. The foldable phone is the rumor. I'm sure that's exactly what we'll see.
Do you want a
Um,
foldable phone?
no, I personally don't want one, but that's probably what they're gonna do. And if they do it, I will be surprised if they do it.
I'm just like I don't see the
'Cause look,
allure with a foldable phone.
Thank God, I have okay.
When you
Let's
say foldable phone, like a Motorola,
kind of like that, yeah.
or you
So
talking about like the Galaxy that folds in half?
like the Galaxy thing,
That's dumb.
yeah. I'm not into it. I mean, it's just me personally, only because I'm not a big believer. This is a big phone here. This is a huge, right? This is a 16 Pro Max,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, same thing here. 17
But
Pro.
honestly, I I I have a
Was that
iPhone.
SE?
No, this is a mini. This is a 12 mini. Fits in my hand. Look at it.
You put in your back pocket.
Yeah, you put it anywhere.
Or put in your front pocket.
You put it in the front pocket.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah. Send that to me. So anyway, but they have
Anyway, they're coming out with it. They'll have an event here soon. But more than the event, they're also they have new programs that you can lease Apple products.
yeah,
Yeah, lease it like a car.
yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm thinking that just means that the price is going to go sky high on everything, and so you can't afford to you can't afford necessarily to maybe get some of the things. Like the foldable phone is really rumored to be about like $3,500.
Oh, no way. No
So
way.
I'm not spending that much on a phone, by
No,
the way.
I'm not. If I didn't buy the Apple Vision Pro,
Oh,
whatever it's
that's the
called,
thing. That's what that was, and I think
yeah,
that's going to be a dead product here soon.
yeah,
But
that's.
so leasing a thing. So let's just say you pay $50 a month for
I
something.
have the numbers, by the way, but go ahead.
Okay, okay. So let's just say it's $50 a month for something.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not a bad deal if you don't have credit, if you don't have cash, and you really need to
Well,
you really need to lease something. You really want something, and you can lease it and then turn it back in. That's kind of fun. They'll probably end up refurbishing it when you turn it back in,
hmm well,
and
think about your
it'll be
product
new.
now. When you get a new iPad, right? Now I know Apple products are good for years on end, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lots
But
of long
but
times.
but how often? Think about your phone. How often are you keeping it beyond 2 years?
Not very often at all anymore. Not
Yeah,
not not a phone, but an
yeah.
iPad. I mean, I got iPads dating back to the first gen.
I know you do, but they also stop getting updates after a
Updates,
certain
yeah,
amount
you
of
really
time.
can't do much with them, by the way.
So
So,
so yeah, so Apple started a new program. It's a hardware leasing program. Runs it only in the U.S. It's partnered with Klarma, which is a
yeah,
credit people, right?
yeah.
And it allows you to lease iPhones, Macs, iPads, and Apple Watches with low monthly payments over a 24 or 36-month lease terms,
Okay,
right?
2 or 3 years, yeah.
Yep. And so and what it does do a soft credit check on your credit score. It doesn't hurt your
That's
score,
fine.
right?
Yeah, but you don't
Um,
have to have a high score to get one of
no,
these things.
no, it doesn't. You just got to be able to pay for it,
Right.
right? And it doesn't. It does for the phones. I think you need to have a carrier, but I wouldn't do it for the phones because the phones have their own
Nah,
stuff
because
with
you have
phones.
yeah, you have something similar like that, a trade up already for the phones.
Yeah. So what's cool about this, and I think this is my opinion, what I think is cool is typically when you get when you get up to a certain time frame with your electronic devices, let's just say an iPad, right? After the 2-3 years, you're looking at a new one anyway. You're like, oh
Yeah,
man, there's new
yeah,
features. They have a new glass screen or whatever like that,
yeah.
and so you end up trading the old one in anyway,
Right,
and you start paying on a new one,
right.
right? So what you do with this one is that whatever the terms of the lease is, at the end of it, you return the device. If it's in good shape, you just start a new lease with the
Mm,
latest model,
yeah.
right? So some people are like, well, then you never own it; it's never yours.
True.
But
Yeah, that is true.
at the same time, Moose, and this is in your wheelhouse. How many of those old electronics do you have there that are just sitting on a shelf taking space,
So, a lot. I
right?
can show you at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 phones right now in front of me that's not being used, and all of them are from generations of old, and that's just what's in front of me. If I look over here to the left of me, Game Guy, I have other stuff. When was the last time you used a video camera when you went to your
Oh my
like?
goodness!
No, but it's great. I mean, it's still HD, right? And whatever that's worth. I think it has. I think it's 4K. But the issue is that when does this run out of when did this run out of lifespan? When does it run out? And
Yeah,
that's just what's in front of me. So
yeah,
all too often we have these things and we end up doing nothing with it. It just sits here in a drawer. I have a drawer to the left of me. I have a drawer to the right of me, full of electronics that I don't use.
yeah, yeah. Harvest the batteries. They're worth money.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, look. You think I'm kidding? Whoops. Um, I could reach over here. If
I
you
mean, you got a
play me some,
museum of stuff there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course I do. If you play me some reaching music,
Is that a trash can I see in the background?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right here. That's a
Yep,
trash can.
that's a
That's
trash
the
can.
Apple trash.
Apple trash can. Yep. Yeah, man. I mean, you got so many different things back
Right.
there. Like, what
I
is
don't
that?
know
A
which
nano?
version
Is
of
that a
the
nano?
GoPro this is, but this
Oh
is a
man,
GoPro, and it's probably a 7.
I
Okay.
don't even know what version we're up to at this point. I mean, what are we up to? 14?
That's a great question, and I'm glad you brought that up because I'll talk about it. This is a 9.
Oh
Uh,
man,
this, this is a 9
look
right
at that.
here.
And
So
and and what a difference it looks from the 7 to the 9. By the way,
well,
they're completely
also,
different.
yeah, absolutely. And the screen, there's a screen on the front of the 9, which you could actually see in the 7. There's not. So you can see it when you're
And what
doing
is
other
it doing?
stuff.
Just sitting there. When's the last
Just
time you
sitting there
turned it
doing
on?
nothing. But listen to this, Game God. I actually just recently, it's on its way here. It's going to be here tomorrow, as a matter of fact. It's
The
the
GoPro 14.
what's that?
The GoPro 14.
No, you're basically right, though. Unfortunately, you're right. So GoPro released a new GoPro. and it's called. I'm gonna just get to it here real fast.
Oh my goodness.
It's called Mission 1 series.
Oh, so they
And
don't even go by numbers anymore.
yeah, so they had to change it completely. But can I tell you something about this Mission 1 series?
Go
It
ahead,
has an
tell me.
attachment on it that you clip on it, and you can take photos with it. And it takes fabulous photos. But wait, there's more. There's another series from the Mission 1 series called the this one's called a Mission 1 Pro, by the way.
Okay.
There's a Mission 1, Mission 1 Pro, a Mission 1 Pro ILS. This ILS has like DSLR lenses that are interchangeable that you put on it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
So they're
So you can take
combining the
pictures.
old stuff with the new stuff.
Yes, yes. Okay. So I say that to you because it's an incredible piece of equipment, and it's been a while. It's been since the 9 since I purchased a GoPro. We're just talking about old tech. This just happens to be on my desk. We're just happen to talk about it. I just happen to bring it up to you. But this new piece is 8K for the GoPro. Yeah, 1-inch sensor on it, 50 megapixel photos. It's incredible.
You see all the blemishes on your skin.
By the way, 960 frames per second for slow-mo.
Wow. I thought you were going to say that was the price.
No. The price is about $600 to $700. For that one.
Sound like a bad price. That sounds like a good price.
It's still good.
Yeah, considering what you do with it. Like, these things they do everything. They
I'm telling you, it's just incredible what they're doing with it.
What they need to do is invent a GoPro small enough that you just clip onto your glasses.
GoPro is not a sponsor of this podcast, but I just share this to say that for technology, there is something to be said to leasing technology. Look at this. This is the one that I just.
Oh, that is nice. That is nice.
Yeah. So it has a clip on here, so you can take photos. All right. Let me go up here to. This is
look at the one with the
so you turn. Yeah, there's the lenses that go there. This one's not out yet, or I would have picked it up. This says notify me.
Price? What's the price on that one?
That was $699, $100 more than the other one.
I mean, you would think there'd be more than that too.
Yeah, you would think, but they're going to charge you for the lenses, though.
Yeah, the lenses, attachments, accessories. That's where the money's at.
Exactly, that's where the money's at.
Hey, we're gonna make this accessory for $2 and charge $75.
Yeah, it's just incredible. 50 megapixels.
But I would tell you, if you have not used a GoPro before, it is game changer.
Yeah, I mean, obviously underwater, the slow mo here. This is just incredible. So if I go, there's 240 frames per second. Now you got to keep in mind that's slow. If I go 480 right here, you can see you can see everything right. It was crystal clear. All right.
What's that one?
960 frames per second.
Oh my goodness.
You can see everything. You can see every turn, every
like the Matrix.
There. Yeah, it's great. And then if you go real time, this is that jump in real time.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're looking at it. You're going, okay, well,
that's about 3 minutes to make that jump.
Yeah, exactly at 960 frames.
Look at that. Look how that looks.
Yeah, that's the stabilization on it.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Yeah, hyper smooth.
That is incredible.
So anyway, yeah, it's
sign me up. Buy me one.
Yeah, I'll buy you one. You send me the money, I'll buy you one. But
it's the least I can do.
I got you.
Hey, I know we spun off. Let me finish up on Apple.
Yeah, go. So go back to Apple. Back to Apple.
So this was started the whole thing. So you do have choices at the end of your lease. You can upgrade it, like I said. You can buy out and pay the remaining retail price and keep the device, or you can just simply return the device.
That's actually a great thing if you decide, I want to keep it.
Yeah, and by the way, when you do these programs, you do have free engraving. It does engrave your name. But I want to kind of give you an example of what it would.
Please.
Cost, right?
Tell me how this equates to real dollars, please.
Yeah, so I did really quickly. I did an iPad Pro, right, and I did the 13-inch model, right. So the 13-inch model, I picked the regular black color. I picked a terabyte of storage, which is
that's great. A lot, by the way.
Yeah, a terabyte of storage.
Hey, by the way, if you go to look for SSDs right now at like any of your local shops, you can't even find them. They're all out. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, so terabyte storage. I picked the standard glass. $2 more will give me the nano texture glass, which is like the new thing. But I picked standard glass. And then Wi-Fi service, free engraving. They try to get you with a bunch of accessories. I said no to all of them. And I picked a 36-month term lease, right? 3 years, right? $43.40.
$43. Okay.
Now
so $44.
$44.
Let's call it $44.
Yeah. Moose, would you spend $44 a month to get the latest iPad Pro?
There's a
1 terabyte?
$1,500 iPad, basically, and you're just paying over time, $44 a
Yeah.
month.
You know what? Let's do the math. Let's
I
see how
just
much
did.
extra.
15, it's a little of 15 and change. Is that how much it costs if I were to buy it outright?
Let me. I would imagine, because if that's the retail price,
Yeah.
right? So you're looking at 36 payments. Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, what
Yeah.
is it? What's an iPad?
What are you
Pro
trying to
cost
fact check me? I thought we
now?
don't fact check here.
We don't. We don't. I'm sorry. It's automatic kicked in. I am curious. Let's just check. Let's just
All right, let's
check.
go. It's real time here. I'm going right there. I'm here now. So here's the iPad. You said Pro?
Pro 13-inch.
All right,
with
hold
1
on.
terabyte.
Yeah. You read it to me. I'm going to click it here, okay? 13
Okay,
inch.
13-inch.
Okay, black.
Black.
1
yep,
terabyte?
1 terabyte.
It's not available.
Not available.
Choose your configuration. I don't know what this says. Am I missing something? Oh, color. I got to choose my color. 1 terabyte, standard glass, Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi and cellular, right? Just Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, just Wi-Fi.
No engraving. Because engraving is free anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing what I just did.
No Apple Pencil.
No pencil.
No keyboard. Keyboard, by the way, $350.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, it's a computer. You might as well buy a Neo, an Apple Neo, if you're going to get a keyboard.
Yep.
All right. No trade-in.
Yep. And so if you had a trade, obviously, would bring it down like a phone.
Oh, okay. Ready? I mean, you tell me. Look, this. If I buy it now, it says $2,099.
All right. Now listen, that's a steal. I think I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Sounds like a good deal.
Right. And by the way,
yeah, it says lease this upgrade. So it is a $2,000 iPad, but you're leasing it. So if you were to buy it outright, you would pay the difference at the end of it.
Yeah. So you would pay the additional $500.
Right.
Now, so here's the good thing, Moose. Like I said, I wouldn't do it with a phone. I wouldn't do it with the watch. But man, it also does. They do MacBooks, MacBook Air, MacBook Pro.
Do they really?
They do the iMac. They do the Mac Studio.
Do they do the Mac? Do they do the Neo?
No, it's not on here.
Right.
They do iPad Air, iPad Pro, iPad Mini. I mean, I think if you have, and again, you just have to have decent credit, right?
Yeah.
Man, this is a steal.
It is, and it saves you from running up your credit card.
Yeah. So I think
because your credit card, unless you have a 36-month 0% interest, I mean, which you don't. I'm telling you right now, you don't.
You don't.
Yeah, if you wanted to pay over time, not pay the card off at the end of the month, but if you wanted to pay over time, you don't have
there's interest.
0% interest.
Well,
they do offer though 0% interest. I think Apple does, right? Though they do offer a 0% interest.
If you would pay through the Apple Card.
If you pay through the Apple Card, 12 months. So the payments are higher. 12 months, 0% interest at like $175 a month. What it would
be. And you got to pay it off in the year.
So. Right, you got 12 months to do it. That's what I mean. Is that even if you had 0%, you might have a 20-month, 21-month deal with your credit card, but that's it.
Yeah, so I think this is a great deal. I think this is also considering what we have for the phones. It does the 17e, the 17, the iPhone Air, and it does the Pro and Pro Max. Wow, that's great, man. Come on,
that's great. That is great.
So I just think about it. I'm like, why is Apple getting into this business though? Do you think they're not selling? That you think?
No,
I think you mentioned in the beginning, Moose, the price tags.
The price tag is just getting so much for just everyday consumers that it's a lot. It really is. And then when you introduce a $3,000 phone, which they'll introduce, I don't know how much it'll be. I have no idea. But whatever it is, it's going to be a lot.
It's not far off. 3,000 is not too far off.
Yeah.
I think they will. I mean, they're charging almost $2,000 now.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where you just have to figure out. I mean, I have a top-end Mac that I have, that I use for podcasting. I have a Mac Studio. And but they're good. They're expensive though. I mean, so if you want one, you're going to pay through the nose for it.
Yeah.
But now with the new Apple Silicon, they're getting better and better. Like, they're going to release the M5 here in September. Like, I'm almost sure.
Yeah. And by the way, those iMacs, those MacBooks, iMac M4 chips or M4 chips.
Yeah, all M4s, right? Which is good. They're great chips, by the way. But if you wanted to wait, if you want one now, buy some.
But listen, if you get an M5 chip, I mean, I know there'll be
it's going to be more money though. Whatever it is, it's going to be more money than what you see right now. I can guarantee you that.
But I promise you, if you get an M5 chip now, let's say tomorrow you buy. I'm gonna wait till get an M5 tomorrow, right? I don't think you're gonna be able to take advantage fully right now what that M5 can do.
Right,
So
right,
buying
right.
an M4 is not a bad deal.
Yeah, by the way, you're doing it on a lease, so just you can turn it in and get something else later anyway.
Yeah, hey, I want the M7.
Right.
2
It'll
years,
be
you know?
it'll be the M7 by that time.
Yeah, so I think I think I might get a new one. I mean, I do have an iPad Pro. It's probably a 2022 or
Yeah, I think
2023.
yeah, I think mine's
Probably
mine's about the
older
same,
one.
2023.
Still works fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But man,
Right, right, right.
what are you telling me? I can get the latest,
Right.
and I'll trade that one in.
And you'll trade it in. Exactly right. Because you won't use it. Don't keep it, folks. Don't keep your stuff. Don't pull a moose.
Like-
just trade it in and get it.
Hey, it's gonna be more money than when I bought it.
Right. Right. They'll use the
The
they'll
only
use the
time
stuff
we-
inside of it.
And
All
only time it's gonna be more money if it's the original Apple, Apple E computer.
Right. No, it's why not? Check this out. So the M4 is 2.9 times better than the original M1 Max.
That's what I'm saying.
So there you go.
I think I'm gonna do it, Moose. Man, Moose, I need a new computer. I think I'm gonna do it.
Do it, man. Get it. I think you
Get a
should,
studio.
by the way. I think you should go. Don't go with the M Studio. You don't go with the Mac Studio. You go with the Mac Mini. You'll be super happy with it. But unless you want to do it, unless you really, really want to do it, then you get a studio. The last one.
Listen, you haven't steered me wrong with Apple before, so I think I'm gonna go with that.
I'm just telling you. That M4 Mac Mini is powerful. Powerful.
Yeah,
But
it's expensive, but it's powerful.
it's no, it's not that expensive. But if the Mac Studio is going to be way more. I mean, it's over $2,000.
Isn't the Mac Mini $2,000?
No. Mac Studio is though.
Okay.
Mac Mini is only like $599. It could be $699. They may have raised the price.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Because I was telling you to
think
get it
I
when
think
it
I
was
might do it.
$499.
I might do a show and tell and show you the box while I have it. Use it.
All right,
When I
that
use
sounds
it.
good. I love it. And if not, I'll sell you one of mine
Yeah. Send me
for
another
double the
trash
price. All right. Hey, let's move on. Let's go a little bit. Just two things left on the docket that we want to get to. House of Dragon finale and X-Men 97. Which one would you just like to start?
Go ahead and do the House of Dragon.
House of Dragon. All right, House of Dragon finale. I think it was episode 8. I think it is the final, the finale on it. That just happened just a few
8
nights
episodes.
ago.
They only do 8 episodes.
Yeah, it's
seasons.
ridiculous. Let me just say that this by far. Now, I've heard some people say they're disappointed in the finale. I've heard others say that this was a good episode. It was probably the best episode of the entire season, honestly. But that's what finales are supposed to be. So that's not uncommon. I think the difference is that in this episode, I'm going to just kind of break it down a little bit for you. A lot of characters bite the bullet here. That's no surprise when you're talking about a Game of Thrones type a show. But in this one, you
main characters.
What's that?
Was it main characters? I didn't get to finish it. It was, oh man, now I want to see it. Now I definitely want to see it.
You finally get to see some dragons fighting, though.
Oh,
And by the way, they're fighting other dragons. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So finally, you get to see something that's kind of cool. And then you get to see some. There are some surprises in there, which I won't ruin it for you. There are some surprises where you did not see that coming. You're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. But I want to tell you this. So if I had to rate it, if I had to give it a rating at the end, I go, they leave you on a cliffhanger, of course, because another season's coming out. But I would have liked to shore up some other pieces. I wish it would speed up because there's a lot of talking and a lot of these shows that it's killing me. It's killing me. Now, I'm not saying you have to have a Michael Bay film every episode, but I'm just saying speed the story up a little bit. You can tell a story and still speed it up. So if I had to give it a number, I'm giving it a solid 6.5.
6.5. Wow, that sounds bad.
No, that's
for
the
whole season. The whole season.
I'll give the season a 6.5 too.
But the last episode wasn't that great.
No, the last episode was one that made up for the rest of the season.
So it was running a 4 before it got to there.
That might be true. That might be true. Maybe a 5.
I do just have to see the last episode, and
Yeah, last
I don't disagree with you, Moose. I think that the show, I don't know if the hype took over the show,
Mm.
right? I thought there was times where I thought the dragons looked weak.
Yeah, very
I thought there was times where the fear of the dragons wasn't as much as it used to
non-existent.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people are like, oh, these are pets.
In this
Um,
episode, you get to see Fear of Dragon, by the way.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then the other piece is that it almost at times felt predictable this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
And so the best character of the show is Matt Smith's
Matt
character.
Smith's character still reigns as the best character in the
Yeah,
whole show.
best
Absolutely.
character, great dynamic, great acting, believable. Like second best character, what I have to say is the main bad guy, Ergon or whatever his name is.
Aegon?
Aegon, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's the second best, but he's also one dimensional. Like I don't feel like he's got a lot of depth to him. But like everybody else is just so for
Bland.
me.
Bland.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like even in Moose is being kind in the chat there. I just think that when I look at
That's true.
when I look at Game of Thrones, right? And I hate to say we compare to Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones had 8 seasons to build characters, right? There's no character like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones,
No, there's
right?
not.
Right?
not.
There's no
They try to
character.
make 'em, but it's not there.
No, exactly right. They tried. There's no character like what was his name? The boy king. I forget his name. The one who just tortured people in the beginning of Game of Thrones. He ended up getting poisoned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Which, by the
You
way,
hated
his
him, right? You hated that
yeah.
guy.
Which, by the way, he had to hide for the real actor had to hide. After the show was done because people thought he was like the real character.
Yeah,
like the character.
it's just a character,
It
right?
was so bad.
So
But
nobody like
Joffrey.
Half Man. Joffrey, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody like Half Man.
Yeah.
Nobody like Littlefinger.
Yeah. No.
Nobody
None.
like Cersei.
No.
nobody
No
like-
one.
Like nobody like
Lannister. What's his name?
What's his name? Yeah. Yeah.
One hand guy.
One hand,
Yeah.
yeah.
We all got nicknames for the guys that we can't remember their names. But yeah, and so when you think of this, the only character that definitely comes to mind in House of Dragons for me is Matt Smith's character, and I don't even.
And
remember
I'm
his name,
telling
but-
you, he is solid. Now, there's been rumor that he's going to be in a Star Wars film. I don't know if this is true or not, but
Oh,
will
man.
he be in like Star Wars, a Star Wars film? I would like to see it.
Yeah, I mean, he can do it. I
He
mean,
can
at this
do it.
point, he's shown he can do it.
He could do
By
it
the way, we got a 6 for the series in the
in the
chat.
chat.
from-
Yeah, yeah. What I say, 6.5.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
you're being kind. Six for the series. So I am gonna watch it. You gotta watch it, right? You gotta watch it because House of Dragons. You gotta finish
Yeah.
the series out.
If you don't watch any of the episodes in this
watch
season,
the last one.
watch the last one. Because that's
No, you
gonna be
gotta watch
best
the
one.
first one. I think the first episode wasn't bad. First one and the last one. That's what you need to watch. When they torching the Navy in the water, the dragons. That's not
Right.
a bad episode.
Okay.
But everything else in between, what is it called? Sheep stealer? Like, come on. Well,
Mm.
First of all, why you call a dragon sheep stealer?
Right.
It's like, come on.
That's not terrifying.
That's not a name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sunfire,
and I think they
you know.
ruined the story a little bit by having like the common folk get on
Yeah, I
the
didn't like that, by the way. I don't think, but it actually expounds on that a little bit in this series. In this
Yeah.
final episode. It's kind of a twist or a fun fact on that too. So it's kind of fun. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now you
anyway,
wanna
if
watch
you haven't
it
seen it,
tonight.
check it out. Tell me if I'm wrong. If it's not a 6.5 series, you tell me what it is.
Well, it is running a 3 for me right now, so I guess it might
See, it
go
might
up.
pick
I don't
to a
know.
6.5. All right, X-Men 97. X-Men 97. I
Let me
have
tell
two
you, I
episodes
want to
left
start.
to
I
have.
want to. So do I, and I want to start this one off if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Man, this show does not disappoint. every episode I'm watching this show, I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
can they get any better? Like, and
Yeah.
so this last one that we watched was the Savage Lands, right? Which we all remember what the Savage Lands was.
Was it the
if you
Savage
haven't,
Lands? No, the Savage Lands is that's
that's 2
before.
episodes before the end.
Yeah, you watched that one?
Yeah, I watched the Savage Lands.
Then you only have one to go. Then
No, there's 2 more. There's 2 more. There's okay,
I'm in to date.
one hasn't. Come
Okay, yeah.
out.
Well,
One
I'm
comes
one
out.
behind you then.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
got
see
one more.
Savage
Yes.
Land.
Yeah, there's 2 more for the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, and so you haven't seen it at all, right? Okay. So,
No, that's
so
not
the
it.
Savage Land episode was a great one. You'll like that episode. But what I like about the show is that even though most episodes outside of like the 2-part episodes, right? They're all like kind of standalone ish,
Mhm.
but they still connect by a
Right.
strand or two. Like there's something that still connects it. It may be a little backstory or character. Like so these things, like even the one before that, which was in the X Mansion, with the Danger Room,
I
right?
thought that was a good one. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, but because you got to see Polaris, right? Like Polaris is
A
really
lot of
and
Polaris. Yeah.
Bishop, and you got to see, yeah. And so, but I just love that the fact that they're doing a great job, just like they did the first season, just like they did in the original series, of taking standalone episodes, still making them a bigger picture, part of a bigger picture, and still having great storytelling, man. Great story. Like you see Professor X is still struggling with what happened to him, and I don't want to ruin for people who haven't seen it, but what's happened in the
You didn't see
after
that coming,
episode
did you?
4. No, oh my goodness, you did not see that
I,
coming.
I was
Did you
for
see
sure. I'm
that
like,
coming?
nah, that's not. Then this isn't gonna go anywhere. Nope. It definitely went there. Yeah. Yeah. That was a big shocker. Game got stuck.
Up. I almost teared up. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, wow, that's crazy. The emotion there, right? That happened there. But that also goes, I think you needed that scene because it also makes Apocalypse look that much more.
Yeah.
It reminds, and it's funny. It reminds me, we were looking in the green room before we got on today, and we pulled up Infinity War, Avengers
Yeah.
Infinity War, right? And if whoever's seen that movie, no spoilers at this point. You need to see this.
Yeah.
movie.
There's
In
no
the
spoilers.
first 10 minutes, yeah, the first 10 minutes of that movie, they kill Key,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right? And I remember,
But the whole intro
we saw
up
it together, didn't
up
we?
to that, the whole intro up to that, the dialogue up to that, epic.
Epic. But the fact of the matter is, you didn't think they were gonna kill Loki.
You didn't think
He's
they
a
were going
main
to kill him,
character.
right? He's a main character. How
Dude,
could they
and
do
the way
that?
and the way they dispose of him, not
Yeah.
nice, right? So that's kind of like what they did to this main character, and I was just like, wow,
Yeah.
right? But to go on top of that is that they carried it on. This was like 2 episodes later because they give you a break in between. They give you a little side story, with the Weapon X thing, which
Yeah.
by the way,
I thought that was
love
really cool.
seeing Omega X.
Oh yeah, Omega Red.
Love
Yeah.
seeing Omega X.
Yeah.
Omega Red, yeah, Omega
Yeah.
Red, and his accent, amazing.
Great.
Really did a great job there.
Right.
But then you came back to the continuation of what we just talked about, and I was like, oh man, Professor X is struggling. it's like so the show is amazing.
Yeah.
There is a season 3. They did
course.
confirm a season 3. And by the way, we didn't cover House of Dragon, 2 spin-offs, or one spin-off and one extension of another series. So Night of the Seven Kingdoms got renewed for a second season. I'm not just
Right.
put it out there. And they're doing a spin-off of, what was his name? Aegon.
Aegon. There's
What
Aemon
was the
and
name of the
Aegon.
bad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the main bad guy with the big dragon,
Yeah.
they have a show just for him of his conquests. So, but anyway, I digress. X-Men 97, if you haven't watched this show, if you've put this on the back burner, if you say, I'm going to watch this when I got some free time but don't make any, you're doing yourself a disservice.
They're 26-minute episodes.
20, they're like 25 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
You fit it in. You fit it
but-
in.
But 25 minutes moves minute to minute. No way.
Yeah.
It's a space.
Don't look away.
No filler.
Don't look away.
No. Yeah. There's no garbage. There's nothing. You want to hear a side story? It's coming in with the main story. You better pay attention.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
but it's a
you
great
probably
show. What do
spend
you think, Moose?
Yeah, well, what I think is you're absolutely right. It's a must see. It's must see TV. It's Thursday night. I'm making that up, guys. It's not Thursday night. That's an old school TV reference. Must see TV on NBC. That's what that comes from. All right, it's a must see TV. You got to stream this thing. You probably spend more time putting up social media posts. Well, most people do, and then rather than you could watch this thing. You fit it in. But you'll spend it'll be more quality time by watching this than it will be going through your feed. I can guarantee you.
Yes.
No question. All right. So that wraps it up for tonight. Now we get to talk about this stuff again next week, don't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Is there anything that you want to talk about that we didn't cover that we can cover next week?
I think I want to hear your take on the Ninth Jedi.
Okay. Yeah,
We
maybe.
can we can
Well,
we can give you
if
a
it's
minute.
worth
Yeah,
if it's
that mean
worth it, maybe I will.
that means no. That means no.
No,
Okay,
it just means that
if you've been with us for a while, that means no.
we'll see what else what else happens in the world of tech, in the world of gaming, in the world of sci-fi, in the world of fantasy. Whatever comes
Maybe
up,
one of us
you
watched
can
Spider-Man.
count on us. We'll be talking about it.
It's time.
But it's time now to stop the podcast. So, Game God, I will see you next week.
The time
Next week it
has
is.
come. You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose and Game God. Come back again for the next episode. And tell a friend.